Welcome back to Hamstermind. Last time we were looking at secrets inside the walls of this pyramid, but today I think it's time to just go deeper and see what else awaits us in the lower levels. Then probably we'll find some more like side puzzles and extra things. There's of course the things we found last time where we have to solve them to crack those scarabs, but first I need to gain the knowledge on how to actually do this. Okay, so we're at A5 now. Interestingly, there's another one of those panels to do the shapes, but I didn't solve the previous panels, so potentially this indicates that we need to go back and solve the previous one and make sure we have enough knowledge to do this. There is a scarab door here as well. Once opened, this door contains a glyph like this one, which explains how the symbol mechanic on the door works. The goal of the translate puzzle is to discover the game's rules on your own. Consulting the explanation of the mechanic should therefore only be done if you're stuck after many attempts. Okay, so this is a hint. If we have 20 scarabs, we can buy a hint for the language puzzle. Ah, I see. These are the explanations. I will check them if I get too stuck. Okay, so for now we shouldn't go to this door unless we get truly stuck. So yes, definitely going back to that other panel and trying to solve it today. But let's do this room first. So first of all, scarab. What we have? 3 of them, and presumably the challenge is going to be around having to get them in the right order, right? Because right now the scarab is stuck. Because if he tries to leave the area he's in, he's gonna end up hitting the cobra exit, and then we will fail. So we have to make sure he's being kept there. I'm looking at whether I can get the cobra or the scorpion out first, but I think here I'm basically stuck. Okay, this way I can get the cobra down there, and actually that will let me to get the scorpion out, but probably before that I want to use him to get the cobra out, then get the scorpion out. And then can I get the scarab by himself, right? Because the problem is gonna be, oh no, I can. I was like, yes, can he get this into this path? Yes, he can. There we go. It's been a while since I've played, since I've been ill for quite a bit, so now I'm like trying to remember everything. Okay, and now we've got lots of things in this maze, because we got jellies, and we have the receivers that when shot with lasers remove the jellies, but we also have a lot of cubes that block the lasers. Here we have a couple free lasers, so that might be something. I assume the cubes with the lights, I think they're the ones that turn the things around in terms of the laser beam, but I would have to get them out to have access to them, and things are blocking each other here, right? Like, we're not gonna be able to push this box past because 2 boxes are next to each other. And the corners also here, the ones with the cubes, are also kept by the vines, so we can't rotate that at all. We can only rotate the other 2. Okay, so can we shuffle those boxes around in a way that lets us get anywhere with it? Because if I pull this box here, I can then go around, but can I get through here at all? Possibly not. Like I can do this and then I will be able to push some things about, but that means I have to return this here, then come back. That's let me push this up, and then we do have an exit here, except this one cube is still a problem. We still need to go around, push it here, and all the way back around, push it up. That means this is open. So now if I get a cube into here, I am able to go around here and still exit it. And then I can push this cube there. Not sure that's helpful, but that means I'm here, right? That means I have more room to start pushing the other cubes out into corners, out of the way. Push this around. push that out, and now I can get the turning cube. So this gets us the yellow jelly. But that means we do need to get through this blockage to get the other laser cube. And this thing will need to be oriented this way because it needs to be sending lasers both those sides. But that might be later. Okay, let's make room here and reconnect both those rooms. Presumably I need to push some of those cubes into other rooms to get them out of the way. Just rearranging here, make extra room, see what will help. Because then we have more room to potentially bring a cube here and stash it in the corners. Right, because we can transport the cubes if we pull them here, then run all the way around. This is gonna take a while. And we can push it into here, right? But then I can't return. Okay, so in theory I can push the cube into this top square, but the problem with that is then can I get it out on the other side? Right, because if I turn here, then it's facing the other side, but I can't stand anywhere where it allows me to push it out. Okay, what else can we do? Because we have a bit more room now, so we can start pulling the cubes around, seeing where that takes us. Because if I can make it into the middle there, that would help. It just requires a lot of running around. Because now I can push that. Like, push them all down, and then this one can be pushed all the way across. This one can come down, right? Just shove them into corners so they're out of the way. And then we can do more of this. We pull them out and push them out. Get that into here. Well, at least it requires less running around the whole board than I originally anticipated. Okay, you go here, and then we're able to pull this cube into the middle where we want it. I just still need to get rid of this one blocking us here. So maybe potentially some more changes needed. Okay, if I push that out there, and then I can push it, this one, into this corner instead. So this one I can now stash here. It's still in the way. Okay, you go up, and you go to this side, and then we have everything open, and then this laser can be in the middle. And now both the lasers are active, removing all of the cubes, and we can get the light. Wow, that was a complicated one. Oh, but then we are trapped, so we need to make sure we exit the field first, so that then we can go away. Okay, so this is done. There is no secret passages here or anything like that. So I need to figure out where that previous language puzzle was. But there we go. A3. This is here. Right, so I've solved here a couple things. I can see them in the notebook. Right, so I solved this one where it was literally just a vertical line. All you need to do is add a vertical line. Right? And you can add it anywhere. It doesn't even matter if it's in the middle. Like, there's the weights at the top, but they don't right now mean anything. We have a hint towards the weights, but it wasn't needed yet. I'm sure it will be, right? So we know that lines can be in any direction, and this is where I didn't do it, right? Because there's a plus. And I tried various things, like with the weights, and I tried making a plus. But now I'm wondering, like, is it like a simpler thing, right? Is it... Previously, I needed to add a line, and then I needed to add a horizontal line, and that was fine. So is it just like two lines, right? It doesn't matter where they are or the orientation? Yes, okay. Now I feel silly, because that was fairly easy, and I just overcomplicated it the first time around. So that then means this one should be just a line and the semicircle, right? Doesn't even matter where? Yeah. So here we've got a whole circle, which we have to add 2 half circles, and then a line. Again, I don't presume placement matters, but this is more or less how they are arranged. Yeah, there we go. We understand now. Okay, well, this is just this, right? Oh, hi. Okay, so this is 2 of the S shapes. And then there is 2 semicircles. Semicircle, semicircle. And then there's 3 lines. Yep. Okay, so it's just counting shapes. It's all fine. Oh, hi. Okay, this is just the squares. 8 of the squares. There we go. Okay, I've solved it all. I've solved it all. Yeah, it was not that hard after all. Definitely once I got past that plus symbol, not trying to actually draw it by just accounting for, oh, it's just a number of the shapes that form it. It gets so much easier. Okay, we can continue. Okay, so now we have a dialogue here. I assume Anne-Marie, who asked us to translate it, may want to talk to us. Yes, and one solved. This translation panel's better watch out. Perfect, Mr. Jones. With this, I can translate the first part. Don't move. I'll write it down in your notebook. Oh, we're getting info. Processing. Translating. So, Anne-Marie, did you finish the translation? I translated and drew the result in the final chapter of your notebook. I don't understand it at all, but I'm sure you will know what it means. Will I? Let's see. Okay, so in the final chapter... Oh, there we go. My first is a number. My second is a triple of my first. My third is 1 more than 6 times my second. My all is a palindrome. Oh, okay. It's, I mean, it's some sort of maths puzzle, but my all is a palindrome. That came up before. That came up before in the secret room over here, right? My all is a palindrome, so I assume that will give us the code we need to enter into here. It's just randomly changing number as I move. That is not the answer. So we will need to solve that. Oh, and this is also the shapes that were in the notebook around the numbers. Yeah, so it's like diamond, square, circle, square, diamond, square, diamond, right? So this is this shape that the numbers are in on that page. But that doesn't mean they're the password. It's just something we've got to figure out based on that. Yes, because it shows the arrow, right? This shape then translates to 6 numbers, which are the password for that scarab. So this might actually be 2 separate clues. So the first one, the poem thing, is like for solving the my all is a palindrome. It's some sort of mathematical thing. Because it gives us a hint for 3 numbers, and then my all is a palindrome. So once we know what the 3 numbers are, we just mirror them and stick them onto the back. What's kind of throwing me off, right, is because we're looking for a 6-digit code, and we're getting information about the first 3 digits, and then the other set would be the reverse for the palindrome. But my first is the number. Okay, it's like, oh, if you take a number and you multiply it by something and you do something else, then what was the original number, right? My second is triple of my first. That's like, okay, so something times 3. And then my third is 1 more than 6 times my second. That line is like 6 times something generally would be more than 10, right? But we're looking for a single digit number here in order for this to be first 3 digits. So that's interesting. Unless it's gonna be some silly thing where it actually produces the 3rd and the 4th number, and then they're the same, right? Because if it was something like, I don't know, 44, then it would third into the 3rd slot and the 4th slot, and it still wouldn't break the palindrome rule. If we go by that, if we look at multiplies of 6, 6 times 9 is 54, plus 1 is 55, right? So again, we get to the palindrome bit. They are the same digits. And that means that it could be 3, then 9 is triple 3, and then 55 is 6 times 9 plus 1. And that gives us, the whole code would be 595593. So this goes here. Okay, so 3, 9, 55, 9, and 3. No? Really? I was so sure. Okay, well, my logic makes sense to me, but I'm not sure whether I'm wrong. It's always a possibility. Or is this a combined puzzle, right? Is this something that will only become available if I got all of the codes right? I mean, it sounds a bit mean, but it's a possibility. Also, interestingly, there's like, you can see a little bit of white behind them. Like, is there like some secret writings behind or something like that? Not sure, not sure. I mean, it's definitely something to come back to anyway because we don't even have clues for some of them, right? We have this one here that just says 19 in a box and then to unknown, and that links to this one here. But then we don't know about the mountain or this section of hieroglyphs. We have the clue for this, but I'm not quite sure how to solve this yet. So I tried something, didn't quite work out. I guess we could just go deeper into the pyramid and worry about it later. It's kind of the thing with those games, right? You just keep going until the inspiration strikes you. Anyway, we've got some sort of conversation on this new level we unlocked. Oh, okay. All eyes on you. Lots of those dogs that are gonna try to lock us out. We need to get 4 pieces of light. And we have Chris here trying to blow up a wall, but he's not gonna do it until we've solved the room. But also one of the light pieces is up there on the staircase, which means we're gonna be going through the side rooms before we're able to solve this level. Anyway, let's have a Scarab then. Okay, so the scorpion quite easily goes into the exit here. But I am suspecting it might be some sort of a trap, right? Where actually we will need it for something. But let's see. Because yes, my question becomes, how does the cobra get to his exit? That gets the Scarab. Because yeah, then we're trapped in here, right? We cannot get the cobra over without having to someone to sit on to get into that exit. So definitely a trap. We can get the scorpion there to serve as a stopper. But then have to still get the cobra on top. Okay, what can we do with this? It's like, do we want the Scarab there? Do we want him out? Okay, this way we've got the cobra on top and it can take a turn. And then actually we're set up to do the rest, okay. I'm not gonna admit that I've had the clearest plan of doing this. I was just like, spin, spin, spin until it looks good. There we go. Okay, well, time for whatever there's going on in here, right? We've got the dogs blocking us all over the place. This is the space in between the tiles, so we can't rotate from here. And we need to get the cube onto here to get the jelly away. Well, at least we get one light just for free walking around. Oh, and a second light actually for free, so that's there. But the cube that we need... Calm down, dogs, calm down. The cube that we need is here, behind one of the dogs completely. So it means we do have to find a space to rotate something. Like, we can hide here to rotate this square. Not sure that's particularly helpful right now, but we know it's there. Nowhere to hide on this square. Yeah, seems like on this square everything is occupied. And same story here. There isn't a single square where we can stand and not be blocked. So that's interesting, because that would imply somehow rotating this square will make a difference. Oh, it does make a difference because now we're not blocked here, because there isn't someone seeing us from the other room. So now we can rotate this, And now that gives us options around here to rotate, and then we can get the cube out at least. And the cube also lets us hide from the dogs because it blocks line of sight, so we have a lot easier time rotating. But yes, we need to take it all the way across to the start to get this jelly. And that gives us that piece of light. We need to get the cube out so it's not blocking our exit. And then we're out. But yes, that means we've solved everything in the maze, but the last light is here. So I guess Chris is gonna help us out with proceeding. Let's go with the Insecto-Drone. Yes, boss, let's go. Okay, we're doing rotations again. And we have quite a lot of points to visit. Now, horizontally, the grid is filled, right? The grid is filled because we can't reach any nodes on the sides, which means we can't be going across horizontally for most of it, which means we're mostly going to be going vertically. Only option will be we can go horizontally across the two in the middle line. So we can turn down here, go vertically across. Then turn counterclockwise to go across here. Counterclockwise to go up. I'm sort of thinking like, yes, can we do the verticals and then do the two in the middle, but I'm not sure that's gonna be the plan. Turn again, and then turn down. So that will get us to here. From here, if we turn again, that will bring us here. Okay, should we test this path? See where this takes us, right? Because yeah, that gets us all of those. But yes, we still have to send ourselves up. So here is traveling to the left, so if he turns clockwise, he will go here. And that will turn him there, and then here? Does that do it? Yeah, there we go. Okay. I've imagined it being more complicated than it was. There we go. Okay, well, off to the side we go, although he may have still wanted to talk, so I've just ignored him. Should I go back? Space Wing? Okay, we'll get to the Space Wing in a sec. Oh no, he's gone now. Okay. Anyway, Space Wing. So we have a new mechanic. We've got teleporters. So if we teleport... Okay, because yeah, the exit's there. Which means we want to teleport here, then teleport here, and then we're at the exit. Hello. You're progressing faster than expected, Jones. Looks like it's your smile that's starting to fade, Sharon. In any case, even if you solved all the puzzles, you'd never manage to crack the giant mystery surrounding this place. Oh yes, I will, and you'll see it with your own eyes. Well. Yes, now we're into space. Just floating to the right, towards the wing of space. I can move the room. Okay, so that's new. Yep, apparently we can shift those tiles as well as turning them if there is space for them. So that's new. And there's a scarab for us here. Hi. Is this teleporters as well? Yes, it is. Which means if we do this, we complete it. Okay, so the scarabs are getting new mechanic as well in the Space Wing. Okay, well, there is more here. That wasn't the only thing. D1. Welcome to space. Yes, so now we're gonna be doing more of this. So yes, now we can move it around, right? And then we'll be able to go here, do that. So now we can get ourselves here, get that thing. Then we can move this block down, get that thing. But we still need to rearrange some more. Because we want... Well, we want to be able to leave and also collect this thing. So we just have to rotate that other puzzle from a better direction, which right now I messed that up for myself. If I go here and move this... Return here, move this. Oh, there is an exit here, okay. That makes it make sense, because that means we can move that around and go around, go through the exit, then flip ourselves and collect this, okay. Yes, that helps. I was like, how do we turn this to be able to access it by? We just trick the puzzle a little bit more. So that's solved, but of course there's a scarab. Okay, more teleporters, because we would struggle to reach the scarab exit. But yes, we're gonna be moving that direction. So this way we come down and then we can wrap around into the exit. There we go. Yes, another door has opened and Hamster has more to say. I wonder if my boots are ready, because that would be nice. Well, we can go back up. Yes, so we're approaching what would be like the bottom of the pyramid, but that doesn't mean it's the end, right? The game has indicated as much, that there is like 200-something% completion. Jones, look, collecting Scarab has activated something. An entrance opened a little further ahead. Awesome. I'm going to check out what's inside. Yes. What about my boots? Yes, I found these boots. Okay. Well, apparently he still needs to study them, so not yet, not yet. But we now got the 20 Scarab door. Ah, hey, we got a little spacesuit. Aren't we cute? Well, I love it. Okay. Well, now we're dressed for space. We can check out some more of the space rooms. Okay, so now we got lots of colorful teleporters. We've got the unhelpful knight poneglyph. Don't forget that you can rotate the room you're in. Yes, thank you. Yeah, I already know that. You have something useful. The air spins on itself, and yet nothing falls. Also, I like that in the dialogue, I'm actually wearing the spacesuit, right? It applies here, so that's amazing. I assume it also applied to the other outfit I was wearing, but that didn't make as much difference. So yes, I can just rotate to be on this tile, because yeah, down there enclosed. So, oh interesting. I can't go to blue? Why can't I go to blue? There is a blue teleporter. Huh. Why am I not allowed teleportation? I was allowed to come here, but I'm not allowed to leave. Also interesting, I can't turn the thing. Oh, because the... Oh, okay, so it's the same as the Scarab. Once you go out of the teleporter, you move in that same direction, so you have to be able to continue. Which means to get to blue, I need to be going this way, and then it will let me exit. Okay, so for pink, I want to be going up. Yes, then for yellow, we're gonna be going up. But it's like, yes, where are we going with it? I guess we're going up here so that we can exit through the cyan one and then turn and get the light. Yes. And then it just lets us out. Perfect. Okay, we're learning even more rules. And we gotta get the other Scarab. Now we've got 2 teleporters. So we can exit through this blue one. Go in here. Okay, so here we can't do this. Here we can exit the teleporter even if we're stuck in that direction. And then we can do this. But the hamster gets blocked. He needs space to move after teleporting. So that's this room solved. We don't have to worry about cracks in the walls because there are no walls in space. How does this elevator work? Last space room, potentially? Unless you got secret exits. Geometry in space. Ah, okay. There is a side passage here. And there is a crack in the wall. Okay. So what's this? Ah, okay. So this gives us clue to how to do that number square. So we have 9 numbers somehow translated into 6 number code. This feels like I just need to sit down and analyze it, and then I can figure out the rules separately. Because it's definitely the clue we need. And then there's a crack in the wall. Yes, I think I found another secret passage. I'll tell Chris about it next time I see it, yes. So it is not the end of the space tunnel. But yes, we need to solve this puzzle. So now we've got teleporters and we got moving. Oh, because what we want to achieve... Okay, this one, it cannot be moved. What we want to achieve is going left and right out of the cyan teleporter. Or up and down in this case, right? Because then it will let us. So if we turn it like this, we can come out of red. Now I'm just like, what we need to do, right? Because here we will just go back through red. So we sort of want to go up from red. But that's bringing us back to... We will just go up towards red again if we enter through here. So that's interesting. Oh, but if it's blocked, we can go across and do something else. So now we can go down through red. That will let us go to the side. But now we don't want to be to the side. Okay, now we can approach this from the bottom and collect this light. Actually, if we go here, turn it around. Does that help? No, it does not, because we just reverse ourselves. What is next, then? So, now, yes, we can calm down, but that doesn't give us the thing. We need to turn in order to come here towards the red, right? We have to do some more rotating for this. We can approach red from this side. Turn this around. Oh, because now blue is blocked, which means we can go across it and go exit towards the side and collect the light. Okay. It's probably could have taken me less time to do it. Okay, now we need to turn ourselves so we're going upwards. And this level is complete. We will need to find Chris for the next side door. I guess he's here? In this other level. Was there a side door here as well? I don't remember anymore. Okay, so it looks like our next secret passage is going to be here because he's waiting for us to blow this up. And we're gonna have to wait a little bit to see what else is in the space wing. But yes, we have definitely learned more. We're definitely getting more hints and clues as to the meaning of the various extra puzzles. Right, because it's just not just about turning the floors in the main puzzles. It's about so much more here. And yes, we're getting some hints for what's ever going in this room, but I'm not sure whether I'm solving them right or not. I am going to have a sit down separately and have a think about this pattern here. And we're gonna get back to all of that next time. So yes, let me know in the comments what you think about this one. Are you excited for what more this game has in store? Because it definitely has a lot of interesting puzzles, variety of them, and we're learning lots of new things all the time. So I really like this one, and I'm glad it was brought to my attention because yes, it's quite a fun one. So if you enjoyed this one, consider liking or subscribing. Thank you to channel members for supporting the channel, and I will see you soon on another adventure.